So back in the day when I was a moto camper, meaning that I would ride to rallies in tent, I was younger and dumber and whatnot. I always struggled with the whole how to live through the night kind of thing. So let's talk about a cool thing that I got that I think would be helpful for a lot of you out there. So as I said before in earlier videos, the channel's gotten to be a pretty good size, and for that I'm really thankful. There's a hell of a lot bigger ones, but it's gotten to the point to where I'm starting to get a lot of like, promote this product, let's do this, da 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 da. And I'm like, no thank you, etc. etc. Every once in a while somebody hits me up with something that I'm like, that's interesting, and if I actually think that it could be useful for me or you guys or whatever, then we'll give it a shot. The last one being, you know, Gothic jewelry, because they had like the Monkey King ring thing and whatnot, and I'm down for most motorcycle parts. If I think it's interesting, it's something I would actually pay for, and we'll give it a shot. I was contacted by a company several weeks ago called Supare, so S-U-P-A-R-E-E. Not sure how it's pronounced. And they are mainly an electronics company that does lighting and stuff. And of course, what they were contacting me about was headlights and stuff for the bikes. And I was like, no, I'm all good there, thank you. They said, oh, well, we're also really well known for Jeep stuff, which they are. As a matter of fact, I think they're more known for Jeep stuff than any of this like motorcycle lighting. They do like the grab handles, storage packs for seat backs. They make this thing that on the tailgate of a Wrangler, you remove that and it makes like a table, workbench kind of thing. Like they make a lot of really cool Jeep stuff. I don't have a Jeep. Like they even make the grill, like replacement grills and stuff. I don't have a Jeep. And they said, well, there's got to be something. It'd be great that, you know, we have all kinds of stuff that bikers love, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, well, I'll go poke around your site. And what I came back to them with, they were like, what? So they do lights and lighting and Jeep parts, but they also do portable power stations. And that's where I was like, that's practical. You could use that. And you know, we all have like the battery packs used to charge your phone. I'm talking the big ones. They have like these really big power stations. And I said, if you want to promote something that's useful to bikers out there who motor camp, you camp on your bike, you go to rallies, you whatnot, a little bit of juice in your tent's good, right? Like you can run a small fan, you could run, you know, charge your phone, all that kind of stuff. But for me, it was a specific issue because the last time I tent camped on my motorcycle without power, meaning I didn't have a campsite with a little plug there, was 15 or 16. If I can find the picture, I'll put it up here. But we went to Leesburg, my dad and I, and that was the trip that I drank a bunch of moonshine and ate a seafood salad sandwich and cut my rally short. But anyway, also it was the last time that I tented in a field with no power, and it was a real problem because I'm not alone in this. I have a CPAP machine. Some of you are like, what's that? Liar. You know what it is. I am a middle-aged fat man, actually going to the latter part of middle age now, and I have a CPAP machine and have for years, and without it, you know, they say it's a safety issue. I don't know about that, you know, whatever. They say, you know, heart attacks and whatnot in your sleep, you don't have one. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, I don't know. I am not a medical professional, but what I do know is, now that I've had that for the better part of a decade or more, yeah, I can't sleep without it. I mean, it's torture. Like, I cannot sleep without that thing. I just toss and turn and suffer all night, wake up exhausted. It's freaking miserable. And when you're tent camping, you can't run your CPAP. To make a short story long, the reason why I was interested in this power station is I was like, are there brothers and sisters out there who moto camp who have a CPAP machine who do without? And would this run one? And it does. So I'll show you what they sent me here. It's not the second time today I'm going to shoot the same video. I think I took a picture of myself again instead of actually videoing. So here's what they sent me. That is the 500 watt power station. You can see that's the name of the company again, Supare. And I used it last night and I ran my CPAP off of it for, I got some sleep last night, 8.5 hours. I ran mine, and mine's old. But what you got on this guy is I'm charging it again right now because I ran it all night. When I woke up this morning, it had 26% power in it. And then I went off and left it and left it on and let it, and it drained. So I'm recharging it again. But you can hear it's got cooling fans. Or can you hear that? I don't know. It's got cooling fans. That's how powerful this thing is. I mean, you have 4 AC outlets. Again, as long as you're not exceeding 500 watts, it'll run 4 at the same time. You've got 5-volt USBs and an 18-watt quick charge. So the USB Type 2.0 is that, and the 1.0. And then also you have USB-C. So like modern GoPros are USB-C. I think Samsung phones are now. I don't know if it would charge my MacBook off of it, but it's got that kind of plug there. And then you got these, which I don't know what they do. I know you can charge this if you buy the solar panel. You can charge this off solar too. So I mean, you really can, you know, get some serious power out of this deal. Weight, it's about, I'd say 8 or 9 pounds. So it's not super light. You'd be bungeeing this onto a bike. The video's mixed up, so I think I started later by saying, yeah, it doesn't fit in a saddlebag, but it does fit in a tour pack. And of course, you could bungee it on a luggage rack with some, you know, plastic protection, of course, because of course you're gonna get caught in the rain. But yeah, I mean, you got 4 full-size outlets. You've got, you know, USBs, Type-C and regular. Somebody weigh in what the hell those are. I know that, I think that's how you charge it via solar. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, because on the back, there's only one plug, and that's where the power pack plugs in. So that's I'm plugging it into right now. It does also come with the car charger, so you could plug this into the lighter in the car and juice it up while you're going on the road. But yeah, I mean, you can see it was at 6%, it's already at 12. So when I first got it, it was like at 50%. I plugged it in, and I think in like 2 or 3 hours, it went from 50 to 100. So yeah, I mean, this thing is stout. And again, I apologize, the video's mixed up because I had to shoot this more than once. But they have a 200 watt version that is, if you're not running a CPAP, if you just want to charge your phone, maybe charge your laptop and this, that, and the other, then the smaller one will be fine. It'll be lighter, it's smaller, and whatnot. But this is the power station they sent me, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I really appreciate it because I'm going to use it, A, myself, and then B, you know, during the rally, my buddy Bull is going to tent it outside of my rig at the Buffalo Chip. And while I have an outlet on the outside, it'd also be good just for him to have a juice pack in there that's strong enough to do whatever else he wants to do. No, I'll leave it alone. All right, so let's now back to our regularly scheduled program. So verified, it fits in the tour pack fine. It won't fit in a saddlebag. This one doesn't. There are 2 sizes of this thing. So I'm looking at my notes here because when they first contacted me, I said, I'm only gonna share this with y'all if we can do a good price on it and whatnot. So these sorts of power stations, hold on, are not cheap. This one specifically, this is the big one. Again, this is 500 watts. It'll run just about everything, at least for a while. So the retail is, on this one, $547.95, but they are taking 20% off if you have the ProMonkey code, getting it down to $438. Now that's the big one. Hang on a second. There's a lesser one too. So $438 with the code from the channel for this guy. But then they also have a smaller, more portable that would fit in the saddlebag. I'm just about positive, 200 watt guy, and that one is $235.75. And again, a Monkey code brings it down to $188. So I honestly, when they first reached out to me, I said, I want the big one because I want to see if it runs my CPAP, which it does. The little one, a 200 watter, wouldn't run a CPAP for more than probably 4 or 5 hours, which is not the whole night. But if you're not running a medical device, if you're looking to have power in your tent for a small fan, again, to charge your laptop, your phone, your whatnot, the little guy would do the job. So I wish I had one of them too, but that's asking too much to say send me both, right? Because it's a lot of money. But yeah, so that little one, which I'll put a picture of it here, way lighter, maybe some specs, because I'm interested in what that one weighs. I'll see if I can pull that off their website and put it all over the place. But that one, again, is only $188. So if you are someone who motocamps, travels, whatnot, I'm impressed with the big one. It's probably overkill for a lot of people unless they're trying to run, again, a CPAP or something. But this one, again, is $435 or something. Is that what I said? $438 for this guy. If you use the code, and then $188 for the little one. So again, I'll throw pictures of it up here and stuff, and this, that, and the other. And I know this is a non-traditional video, but when I find stuff that I think is useful, or I think would have been useful when I was younger or whatnot, or tenting, I'm gonna share it. And I'm not that easy to work with these companies because again, I'm like, no, you gotta send me the big power pack. And they're like, but that's not really something we're trying to. So I'm like, that's the thing that I think the people that watch this channel will be interested in. It's something like that. So anyway, I'll put codes all over the page because it's like monkey save 20. What is it? In case you go and you're not reading the screen right now. Yeah. If you just go to superee.com, SUPAREE.com, and just search for power stations. They have an overland and camping section, and then the code's monkey save 20, and that'll get you the price. So if you're on a TV and you can't, look in description stuff, I'll put all the description stuff down below too. But yeah, so that's it. The chopper is not going to run anytime soon because I'm just not messing with that friggin' relay until I get back. Because again, when I get home from Sturgis, just about instantaneously, I'm going to be ordering the wheels, the tires. I'll get that $40 relay, and we'll really crack at it. But for now, I have got to realize that there's too much going on, and I got to put the parts away and deal with that later. So that's about it for today. Yeah, we'll talk soon. Take care of each other out there. Bye.